How everybody doing? My name is Savvy Raw. I'm an MC. I'm not from Long Beach, but I be in Long Beach, and I got friends in Long Beach, so I'm adopted. I was born in Kansas, and then I moved across country with my family, then I landed in Fontana, and then I grew up in the city of Cerritos, and then I moved, all that, so now I'm here. Alright, I'm gonna get into it. Well, you can look me up on SoundCloud, Savvy Raw, SAVVYRAW, and Facebook and Twitter. But here we go, this is a little intro for y'all with a little bit of funk to it, so I hope y'all ready. Go ahead, Felicia.
Yeah.
I don't feel no energy in here, y'all better get live. What's up? So immortal when it's combat, but I'm battle ready. Jump on your high horse, get your saddle ready. Wavy on my flow, so get your paddle ready. Cause I'm headed upstream, but not the main way. But someday that might mean a bigger payday. Wishing digital follow me like numerology. Mind blown and TNT kind of psychology. So grown and hip to it, bite your lip to it. Put a palm up on my ass, get a grip to it. Sun shining on you while I'm putting knowledge on you. You wanna try to console, but can't take my soul? It's hotter than the mother in his mother. Catch a daddy with another woman. Forgive him, God, he don't know what he do. Calling my friends while I mercy you. What's the point of wanting a brother if they just gon' shoot? You wanna go toe to toe? You could get that book, celebrate to me, and give it up to the death while I'm tripping on this life that I'm living. Trying to find a spot to park in the game, but I'm too dripping. Skirt, hot. Hey, what's up? Alright, Felicia. Yeah, let me get this other mic over here. Go stand. You can turn that off. Yeah. Y'all feeling that?
Yeah.
That's just a little intro for y'all. This next one is called Broadway Federal.
You listen to me. You listen to me close.
It's a little take on how black women in America are being looked at as something less than what they are, knowing that black woman is God. If you agree with that, say hell yeah. That's right. Look. Give me my money, honey. It's a little spoken word rap piece. Look. Give me my money, honey. What's up? Give me my money, honey. Look. I'm running circles around this track. I consider Parlor throwing a good lap. I know, but I know I hold the mystery, they clueless. See me like object and useless. I object cause I've been falsely accused, abused and told to know my worth. I got it too cause I do, but I'm still called out quick. They call me mad and rude and I might be a bit. Long as they leave off the CH and I ain't talking sugar, it's so offensive like KD in the 40 clutch. And I'm clutch cause I can hold a clutch and still bust on that raw. But tell me I'm doing running streets cause I'm screwing all they money time up. But I ain't no tricking bitch, but if I was, I'm like on until they get some sense, you know what I mean? Look, told I should wipe my tears and get the money back from them who lied and took it from me. The revenge of Kylie and Seth, man, I hope I reach them. Lost queens in the swamp, I hope I reach them. To the women know they business better than he and she. Making their leaves and not just sipping them casually. I see my kings get attacked, right? I gotta be me till we both receive our respect equally. Dreams, albino dough, Richie rich in life, but see that white bread just been made off, slaved off backs and claimed by cavemen. Say amen. Seated above my crown, purple between my brows, matriarch and I'm here. And I want my diamonds and my pearls, damn right. I kill a mic and tell him to run my jewels. She an outlaw cause she break rules. Broadway Federal, black out the back. Ha. That's it. I'm talking about. Alright, running up next. Savvy Raw, SAVVYRAW. We're gonna get into the next track. This next one is called, I believe, Morning Dew. You can catch it on my SoundCloud.
Don't stop it.
Alright, no. Hold up, Felicia. There we go. That's right. Oh, this produced by the homie Average Star as well. Here we go. I cried when the sun rise. Tears Tears in my eyes, but I guess that's what the morning do. You're gone away, I'm used to seeing you. Ha, in the morning. I cry when the sun rise. Tears in my eyes, but I guess that's what the morning do. You're gone away, I'm used to seeing you. Everybody bob your head. In the morning. Listen. You had my heart when I only had a piece of yours, but you convinced me that you loved me more. And my reply was, I loved you better. I didn't lie, I didn't try, I just did, and you did me wrong. So now I write what I feel and still not feel right. That cup of love I poured is cracked and now it doesn't feel right. Leaking, making messes. If I drink too fast, I'll choke, but if I drink too slow, it's bound to get cold. You keep us so warm. When the heart is on ice, you pour my morning brew, my midday lemonade, my evening coffee, and I love the caffeine. The late nights, staying up and can't sleep, the energy, the thoughts of you and me, but now I load the tape. Cause I'm still up and can't sleep, but energy has turned to vex and pain. And every time I taste your name above my lips, it's just bitter and not sweet. I wish you could change you and change me. I'm not the same, I don't trust the same, I don't feel the same. You set the fire on my heart, I wasn't lightened by this flame, but in turn I have a tear so quick with much to burn. I loved you, but I don't love you anymore. I don't love you any less. I just wanna love right. I just wanna love better with you. I cry when the sun rises, tears in my eyes, but I guess that's what the morning do. You're gone away, I'm used to seeing you in the morning.
The lineup is just, the talent in this room. I love Long Beach. I moved here 2 years ago and I'm just baffled every time. So thank you, Felicia, for having me. Thank you to all the artists and people in the audience tonight. In my quixotic fantasies, I envision everything the same, except the way my brain responds to life. I can dream, but I cannot pretend to understand the economy of the mind through mere phrenology alone.
Good.
True mastery requires apprenticeship and trial and error through kinesthetic experience. At least, it does for me. Hence, even while I remain the teacher to my lessons and the simultaneous student to my learning, the only way I acquire true credibility to such meandering constructs is to rightfully rediscover that I know nothing again.
Good.
I used to drink too much. And I don't say that with positivity. I really used to drink too much. I didn't remember. I didn't know. I wasn't there. I am gratefully sober today. And this poem is for anyone, sober or not, who can identify. The unmanageability is simple. I take a drink, and I'm unpredictable. No hats tipped off. No swag in step.
Get 'em.
Deflation left my heart in debt. Heretical figments of broached pity sound so unforgettable. Augmented scribbles of hand-typed wrath inspired by abstract cyclical. Variety inside of me. My brain meets thoughts that snip and fold, despicable, invincible. I canned this fruit for art and song, but far too long I melt transmitters that sprout in spring, get cut like scissors. Razor my lips, insist this lisp of fumble vacillation. Born with doubt, my fascination. Door locks, hinges, zippers, and schisms, departing from peoples that sever my living, and inimical mimics that try to behead me. Mandatory, compulsive rituals. That's all they really are.
Good.
I don't know if anybody knows anything about mental illness, but it's been a topic of my conversation for a good 10 years. I don't consider myself disabled today. I definitely consider myself differently abled. But I tend to move a lot. I tend to keep in motion. It sort of blocks the Tourette's that I have, but you guys don't notice because I move a lot. It helps me. If it wasn't for poetry, and if it wasn't for writing, and if it wasn't for my blood itching, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
What to write when you're not inspired. Tired of scanning these cognitive options, ulterior motives and personified pop-ups of thoughts in the back pocket of my noggin. Often I let my esophagus hold them. Demonic and ego dystonic, I brought them. And when will this riddle come to an end? I lend you my heart, then I make my amends. Taking back what I said, then repeating this sin. I said it before, and I'll say it again. OCD's not for everyone, but it sticks with me kin. Walking on eggshells, I tiptoe through time. Elastic proclivities and a ravenous mind. Pedantic schools of thought leave no songs to the spout. Jocular actions, but so privy to time. Immured like a bird in a cage in a mind. Never cured, absurd doesn't come from divine. I'm embarrassed to pay tribute to thoughts this dark. And then it starts to rain. The rain drops swiftly with each gentle press against the pavement. I stand in my room contemplating whether or not the mental ward is in my cart. The rain drops slowly, the way I touch your skin. You know, wheatgrass machines take an eternity to fill an ounce. More time passes. How long have I been gone? Woo! So much gratitude. I want to be respectful of the little one in the back. I'm going to make an announcement that this poem does involve a bad word for the purpose of art. So if it's a problem, I just want to let you know so you know what's happening.
Take your time, poet.
Thank you so much. No. I was told a long time ago, like doctors and people that had to, looked at me and trying to figure out, why can't she focus? And, she gets aces on her papers, but she can't do the SAT. She got like a 900, and I gotta help her, I gotta thing for her, and she can't leave the house, and she's counting, ticking, tapping, flicking. And it just was incessant, and I was debilitated. And I didn't know what was wrong, and when you're little, and you're a child, and it's all happening to you, and you don't have the adult, wizardry as a later adult now, past 30, to digest what was going down back then, you don't have the voice that you might have today. I interestingly re-encountered a trigger with an old boss by just the way she spoke to me. And the problem is that, and I encourage this for everyone, in a completely loving and honorable way, I've fallen head over heels in love with myself. And she was, as we all should. There's no narcissism involved, just the love, And she had said a lot of things that continued to show up, and I continued to let it slide, and then I just went, not anymore. Yeah. So this poem, God bless her, but she did inspire a poem. I was thinking about my old boss and what she said about my listening. She kept trying to tell me that perhaps I missed her inscription. I was like, how are you going to expect me to understand your commands when your dictation and explanations are equivocally unadvanced?
Yes.
Her feedback backtracked me, left me more perplexed than I was clear. And when you have a doubting disorder diagnosis, I knew with conviction on my tongue, I was going to prove that God was near. To be honest, I'm really tired of terrible teachers trying to teach me the appropriate way to absorb information. Thank God Michael J. Fox said that if a child can't learn the way we teach, then maybe we should teach the way they learn. It's so interesting to me to see eyeballs dilated at the thought of another perspective. Get the fuck up off your horse so I can show you what I've resurrected. Now this isn't a rap battle, and this ain't a poetry slam.
Yes.
I'm just a human extracting truth, trying to sort out what is spam. Because shockingly enough, it's taken me 30 plus years to undo what I was taught.
Yes.
Diagnosed ADHD. Diagnosed obsessive compulsive. Still in question if she's just the manic of bipolar. I got epileptic upheavals trying to sort out mind contortions. And with an enthusiastically active brain, sometimes my primitive Freudian slips are just in actuality a perfectly concocted motherfucking country bumpkin diss. Because to me, I'm at my pinnacle, zenith, apex, firmament, monumental sentiment, celestial, extended sting, selected but extinguished bent, outer shape, perfect emotional cavalcade of human experience, embedded in the edifice of my foundation, precipice.
Yes.
I'm a cliff diver. I'm a risk driver. I'm advising all of you to attempt one completed breath. Just a finite specter with infinite intellect.